Alright guys, I'm going to take on everyone's favourite South African silicon bot, chess playing Nelson. And this time I'm going to try playing him with the Sicilian defence. I am just about to get into the Sicilian. I'm just learning it now, and I thought that with Nelson's crazy wayward queen thing, it might just work. So let's see. So the real point of Nelson's attack here is actually my pawn on c5. And interestingly, I mean I could defend it with a knight there, but that'd be dumb because it falls into bishop takes, isolating pawns on the a file, not good. So actually, I mean this would be a blunder. That would simply drop the pawn. So there's one other way to defend the pawn, which is to play e6. And now he's come out with his bishop anyway, looking straight at this pawn chain. So I think knight f6 now looks like a no-brainer. Gains the tempo on the queen, also hits this pawn. It's probably good. Yeah, and now I'm just going to bring up my other knight. There's no danger of checkmate on here right now. And knight h3, Knight h3. So I'm doing this with Finish against computer, so it is showing me the bar of balance here, and it's saying that black is in a very good position already. So how do we capitalize on this? I think this is a nice move, hitting the queen and also hitting c2. That looks very tempting. And the queen's come across again. So what do we have here? Kind of tempted to try and grab some space in the middle. Takes and takes. Or should I maybe castle first, like bishop e7? Okay, now he's hitting my knight. I'm going to have to retreat, can't go there. It's going to have to come back to c6. And now it's hitting my other knight. Wow. Lots of aggression going on. Nelson, I thought we were friends. Do have a square there, but where's it going to go from there? I don't know. I could also counterattack the bishop with d5. If it takes en passant, that's okay. Not good. Apparently a blunder, according to the computer. So now you're attacking two knights, but I can get one of them out of the way. And if takes, I've got takes. Okay, takes back. This pawn is hanging. Alright, I'm not worried about the knight coming in because I've got this bishop and queen on there, so I'm going to go ahead and castle. And now I'm going to burn my spare c pawn, which was a b pawn. Okay, now we need to worry about this, do we? What do I simply take on here? This is a common threat, isn't it? Bishop to here, then I'd have to push, so I'm just going to dodge out the way of that. Okay, that's defended by the queen currently. Let's develop this bishop. It's doing nothing behind these pawns. Okay, he's taken my pawn, but that drops the rook. Oh, Nelson, what have you done? That's not my South African accent, of course. Right, so now development is complete. We need to think about the middle game. I've got a nice pawn structure. Nelson does not really, I mean I'd love to drop my queen onto there, That would be really cool. So do I need to get my queen out? I'm not worried about this now. I can simply capture. Not too worried about this knight. I kind of like having my queen and my bishop though on this diagonal. Maybe it's time to improve the horse. So does the horse want to come around this way? Or possibly rook across and horse this way? Which is best? Do I want to come here or do I want to come here? This side of the board looks just slightly more threatening. This is a bit safer. But I'm going to play the rook. I'm going to play that one. Okay. No, ooh, that's an odd one, isn't it? Knight back there. Let's have a go at this loose pawn. Okay, queen is defending. I'm tempted to push this now, yeah? Pawn takes, I've got bishop takes. And that's super cool. Okay, now push or exchange. For exchange, I'm kind of improving this knight. Nelson has a slight problem. He's got 3 pieces still in the box over there. There ought to be something good here. So we've both got dark squared bishops, yeah? Materially, I'm up an exchange. Question is, if the knight comes onto here, let's try and draw some arrows properly, like I'm not in play school. Okay, if the knight comes onto here, is that a good knight? I'm going to take. Okay, and now I think I need to line up, or I could put my knight there as well. That's quite good. Hit the queen. Oh! Dope. Okay. I mean, that's nice, isn't it? It'll force an exchange of queens, but then I'm going to win. I think the rook has to move. Ooh, he's lost his other rook. Nelson, you are mine. Okay, let's get out of there with check. Let's get out of there with check again. That's good. I like that. All right. Now here looks good. Here looks good. Actually, here looks even better. No ideas of discovery, so okay. Bummer. Okay, I do have a check. If I go check there, you've got king here, attacks my knight again. What else can I attack with my knight? And check there. And now, am I going to lose material here, whatever happens? But there's a hanging pawn here. Could take, retakes. There's no check. I mean, I've got check here, but then king takes knight, and that doesn't really benefit me. Or I can just take this pawn. It's a kind of desperado move there. Okay. Let's go back into the mix. Hit the bishop and this pawn. Huh. Okay, I'm going to take the bishop. So now we're in a 2 rooks versus 2 knights scenario. And I'm up 2 pawns. Ooh. And this should now be relative formality. I could even trade off here. Now it's just totally winning. Okay. Push, I think. And I'll just make room for the... Let's bring the king in now. takes a recapture with the G pawn. Okay, let's block off. Are we worried about this? I can always dodge back and then the king's too far away from the pawn. Well, that's not going to help. Okay, king is running out of options now, and it's all going to be over very soon. I think that's almost it. And that will be all done. There you go. You can beat Nelson with the Sicilian defence. Very odd start, obviously, from him. But again, as always, you need to watch out for when he throws his queen out, what is he really attacking? And in this case, he's really attacking that pawn. So there you go. It's all doable. Nelson versus Sicilian, and it's 1-0 to the Sicilian. Thank you for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff, and I'll see you soon.